Hey y'all, I want to do some predictions for All In since it's happening today, and yeah, let's just get into it. Alright, I'm going to do it from the bottom to the top. First with the gauntlets for the men, I think it's going to be MJF, and then for the women's, I think it's going to be Chris, but I wouldn't be, since there's going to be a lot of surprises, I don't know, but those are my two best bets, because those are the first that are going to be joining in. And then for the AEW Trio Championship, we got the Ops versus the Death Riders. I know it says all of their names, but basically Gabe Kidd is in the Death Riders. He's just like a +1. But I think the Death Riders win this, probably through shenanigans. To be honest, a lot of these matches can be shenanigans, except for one, but I'll get to that later. And then we have Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland versus the Young Bucks. I think the Bucks win this because I think it would be interesting if Will and Ospreay maybe join as a tag team, or either of them try to go for the TNT Championship or the AEW Undisputed Championship. And then for the tag team championships, we've got the Patriarchy versus the Hurt Syndicate versus Jet Speed. I think MJF is probably going to help the Hurt Syndicate because they hurt people, and also probably shenanigans, but I think the Hurt Syndicate keep it. And then remember when I said that there is one match where I think there's going to be no shenanigans? I think it's the TNT Championship. I forgot to add this for some reason, but I think Kyle Fletcher is going to beat Adam Cole for the title. Sorry. Then we have Okada versus Omega for the winner takes all AEW Unified Championship. And I think Omega wins this. But with this one, I wouldn't be angry if Okada wins this either, but I think Omega wins. And then we've got Toni Storm versus Mercedes Moné for the AEW Women's World Championship. I think Mercedes wins this, which would suck for Toni Storm because Toni Storm is probably one of my favorite wrestlers, but so is Mercedes Moné, so but I think Mercedes wins. And then for the final one, it is the Texas Death Match with I keep calling him Adam Cole, Hangman Adam Page versus Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship, or the AEW Men's, you know what I mean. And I think Hangman wins. I would be severely surprised if he doesn't win this, but I think he wins. I mean, the Texas Death Match is this kind of shtick match. But those are my bets for AEW All In. I think this pay-per-view is going to be really good if they land correctly. Because Jon Moxley's matches have had a tendency of being very underwhelming, or having underwhelming results. So, yeah.